Hey guys, welcome back to Big Hit Central. Today we'll talk about the most famous NFL numbers. Let's head into it. Number 15, number 12. No number can match the firepower of number 12. It is the most common number used by great quarterbacks. You have both Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers currently, and they will no doubt join Terry Bradshaw, Jim Kelly, Joe Namath, Roger Staubach, Bob Grease, and Ken Stabler in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Oh, and Randall Cunningham also wore number 12 with the Eagles. Number 14, number 88. 88 comes in behind 80 and 81 for pass catchers, but is still an iconic, getting several great tight ends and wide receivers, as well as Purple People Eater, Tony Gonzalez, Marvin Harrison, Alan Page, Michael Irvin, John Mackey, Lynn Swann, Drew Pearson, Des Bryant, and Demartrius Thomas have all worn this number. Number 13, number 52. Ray Lewis leads the way among linebackers wearing 52. Patrick Willis, David Harris, Clay Matthews, and Dr. Doom, Robert Brazil, have also worn it. Khalil Mack is currently wearing the top number 52, while Hall of Fame center Mike Webster wore 52 with the Steelers. Number 12, number 75. 75 is a number for fierce linemen and big bodies. Mean Joe Green carried it on from Deacon Jones, and Howie Long terrorized in the 1980s while wearing it. Vince Wilfork plugged the middle of the Patriots while wearing it, while Jethro Pugh was part of the Dallas Doomsday defense. On the offensive side, Jonathan Ogden, Lamas Brown, and Forrest Gregg were among the offensive tackles to wear it. 11. Number 99. The number identified with the Great One, Wayne Gretzky, also has plenty of fearsome defensive linemen in NFL history. Aaron Donald is currently the holder of the number 99 crown, joining J.J. Watt, Warren Sapp, Dan Hampton, and Jason Taylor. Mark Gastineau made a name for himself as part of the New York Sack Exchange wearing double nines. Jerome Brown also wore number 99, and his college teammates Cortez Kennedy wore it for one season to honor him after his untimely death, and Kennedy won Defensive Player of the Year that season. Number 10, number 58. Number 58 is the number for speed linebackers and athletic defensive field generals. Von Miller is the modern predecessor to Derek Thomas, who also wore number 58. Steelers Hall of Fame Jack Lambert stared down defenders sporting it. Wilbur Marshall, Carl Banks, Isaiah Robertson, and Thomas Davis are also members of the club. Number 9, number 34. We'll close with sweetness. Number 34 was worn by 3 Hall of Fame greats at running back, and another who I think should absolutely be in. Walter Payton, Thurman Thomas, and Errol Campbell also wore the number, as did Herschel Walker, both during his time in the NFL and with the New Jersey Generals of the USFL. I detailed why Walker should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame here. All photos via USA Today Sports Images unless otherwise noted. Number 8, 80. The number for wide receivers, including the greatest of all time, Jerry Rice, Steve Largent, Chris Carter, James Lofton, and Kellen Winslow all wore it. Old-timers Tom Fears, Jack Butler, and Len Ford are also part of the club. Other top wide receivers who have worn the number include Andre Johnson, Isaac Bruce, Irving Fryer, Chris Collinsworth, and Henry Ellard. Number 7, number 32. The iconic running back number, Jim Brown wore it. Once famous and now infamous O.J. Simpson did as well. Franco Harris and Marcus Allen are also in the Hall of Fame after wearing this number. While Edgar and James could be if a knee injury after a great start, Ricky Walters and Otis Anderson with the Cardinals, and Jamal Anderson doing the Dirty Bird are some of the other famous number 32s. Number 6, number 55. The perfect linebacker number, number 55, has been worn by Junior Seau, Derek Brooks, Terrell Suggs, Cowboys Hall of Famer Leroy Jordan, and Washington linebacker and Senior Hall of Fame entry Chris Hanberger, along with Lance Briggs, Joey Porter, Willie McGuest, and Matt Millen. Number 5, number 7. Lucky number 7 is the biggest challenger to number 12 among quarterbacks for Super Bowl appearances and highlight seasons. John Elway in his famous Broncos number 7 leads the way, but you also have Ben Roethlisberger, Boomer Esiason, Joe Theismann, Michael Vick, and Ron Jaworski. Colin Kaepernick's number 7 has become famous in recent years and a point of great contention. Morton Anderson, perhaps the greatest kicker of all time, also wore it. Number 4, number 20. 20 is the number for lots of great defensive backs, and one Mr. Barry Sanders, Ed Reed for number 20, as did Brian Dawkins and Ron Barber. If you want to go further back, you get Mel Renfroy, Lem Barney, Lewis Wright, and Lamar Parrish. My boyhood idol Darren Cherry racked up interceptions wearing the number. Other running backs who wore it: Garrison Hearst after leaving Arizona, Billy Sims, Joe Morris, Joe Cribbs, and Thomas Jones with the Bears, Jets, and Chiefs. Number 3, number 78. Bruce Smith and Anthony Munoz, on opposite sides of the ball as potentially the best at their positions in the 1980s, both wore number 78. So did Hall of Fame offensive linemen Art Shell and Jackie Slater. Bobby Bell of the Chiefs also wore, while his teammate Curly Culp switched to the number after he was trading to the Oilers. Other franchise offensive line staples like Bruce Armstrong, Matt Burke, Richmond Webb, Tarek Glenn, and Mike Ken also donned the number for lengthy careers. Number 2, number 81. Terrell Owens leads a host of big receivers, as well as Carl Eller of the Minnesota Vikings and Dick Night Train Lane in Sporting 81. Tim Brown, Calvin Johnson, Art Monk, and Quinn Bolden, and Hall of Fame tight end Jackie Smith wore it. Torrey Holt also switched to 81 during his career with the Rams, and Randy Moss switched to it from his famous 84 when he moved to the Patriots. Number 1, number 21. Deion Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson led the guys to sport number 21 and make it their own. Patrick Peterson is the current holder of the number 21 crown. Frank Gore has also had a lengthy career in it, and Tiki Barber hit late career blackjack in the number. Former Charger great John Howdle wore it as a QB, while Eric Allen, Cliff Branch, and James Brooks did also. Charles Woodson switched from 24 to 21 with the Packers, and the father-son combo of Terry and Eric Metcalf also wore number 21. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 screens that are on your left because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I will see you in the next video. Good.